Hello everybody, we're here for another exciting iteration of the Content Cabana, and today I'm interviewing Jen Werner, who's a CRO over at Yieldmo. Jen, nice to be here with you.
Nice to be with you too, Jack. Thank you.
Let's launch right into it, guys. I know you're here for those hard-hitting questions. I got a few zingers for Jen. We'll get to the bottom of this Yieldmo exchange. So first one, tell us a little bit about yourself and your role at Yieldmo.
As you stated, I'm the CRO, so I'm the newly appointed Chief Revenue Officer at Yieldmo. Yieldmo is a exchange, as you referenced, but we're also a global omni-channel SSP. At the heart of Yieldmo, though, we're a creative technology company that uses AI and machine learning to really connect brands, publishers, and consumers in engaging and delightful ways. So my role as the Chief Revenue Officer is really to drive the go-to-market strategy, growth, and innovation for our direct sales team who works with both brands and agency partners.
Well, that's exciting, and I know you kind of hit upon a topic I think is going to be near and dear to this conversation today, AI. I mean, I know it's sort of intimately involved with Yieldmo, but tell us a little bit about, how Yieldmo is utilizing AI to get that meaningful creative connection between brands and audiences.
Yeah, absolutely. So Yieldmo's been using generative AI and advanced machine learning to enhance creative, to curate supply, and to build new audiences for our brands. Beyond that, we use AI quite a bit across the exchange in a multitude of different ways.
That's awesome. Well, I guess sort of in a line of what's with the future with all these twists and turns AI is bringing us, what's on the innovation roadmap? What are you guys most excited about for digital in the advertising and media landscape?
Yeah, most excited about, well, there's a big event coming up, as we all know, cookie deprecation. And I think whenever there's a big event, there's definitely uncertainty. But there's also innovation. So I would say for me, I'm really excited about the intersection of AI and creative and sophisticated optimization systems. It was really a big part of why I came to Yieldmo. We've been in this space building sophisticated optimization systems for 4 or 5 years. So for me, I think what I look forward to is watching everyone else around us and, the changing landscape that's before us and see kind of, how they pivot and move at a rapid pace that they need to. And the leaders, that are in this space have been doing it for years, and Yieldmo is one of those leaders. So I'm really confident and excited about where we are.
I can definitely see that, and I can't lie, I'm a little excited about what Yieldmo is doing too. Definitely have always enjoyed being engaged with you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, so kind of around this topic though, of like what people are doing this year with the cookie deprecation, maybe the deprecation cliff in some cases for folks, based on the level of preparation. I mean, what would you give as advice to these brands out there in terms of dealing with that for targeting and personalization and preparing themselves?
Yeah, advice. I mean, I think that, first of all, Yieldmo, we're in a great position. We've been using, like I said, AI and advanced machine learning to really build and optimize creative, curate supply, but all this we built a synthetic audience product. So, and we have patents across all of these. So we're not cookie dependent. I would say for others, to be mindful about partners and understand kind of their roadmap and where they've been, over the past several years. I think we've all been aware that cookie deprecation is coming for some time, so hopefully they've been thinking about that and innovating. So really do your research, ask a lot of good questions, and understand kind of where they're coming from and the technology that they sit on.
That makes a lot of sense, and I'm sure part of those conversations the brands have with you veer into, how they get after their audience in this new landscape. How does Yieldmo, help them get in front of the people they're looking to reach?
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, our synthetic audience product is, part of one of our really sophisticated optimization systems that have been in place. And so, working with different brands and agency partners to understand who their audiences are, and we'll find them through different methods, but we can also partner with them, whether that be through first-party data, and, we also have what we have new to market called companion audiences that reaches audiences that maybe look and feel very similar to the audiences that you're reaching today in the cookie world. So we feel like, we have quite a bit of different targeting capabilities to bring to market that really will set us apart.
That makes sense. So in other words, folks can rest assured there's not going to be signal loss entirely. It'll just be replaced with a different kind of signal.
Exactly.
Whew, big sigh of relief out there, everybody. We solved it.
Solved it.
I guess the last one I have for you today.
Okay.
Just talking a bit about, the creative roadmap here. How do you envision creative tech evolving with all this over the next couple of years, and maybe how the AI and human parts can kind of combine to get a good effect with it?
Yeah. Okay. I'll break those apart. So I think attention and engagement are going to be ever more important, content as well. But from an attention perspective, Yieldmo's been using attention metrics since the beginning in early 2012 to deliver AI-powered successful campaigns. I think while viewability is important, it just gives you the opportunity really to influence a user at the time of an ad. Whereas if we can use measurement to really understand people's habits with the device, I think that is much more meaningful and powerful. So I'm excited that we have been capturing what we call gestural attention signals, which are like the tilt of the screen, the scroll of the screen, and other things. These micro gestures really allow us to understand a more nuanced way of attention versus viewability alone. But on top of that, I'm excited because we just brought to market maybe a little under a year ago, a new creative optimization tool that is called DFO, Dynamic Format Optimization. And this is really the real-time answer to real-time creative within the ad space. So understanding how we can choose the right creative format for every single ad impression. So excited for that. And relative to your question about human and AI, I think that is going to be, time will tell, right? I think
That's true. We're early days maybe.
Very early days. That's exactly right. I mean, listen, AI definitely does a lot of the heavy lifting, but I think humans are still extremely important to the success. So more to come, lots to, keep an eye on in that space.
Well, that's all fascinating and really excited to see how that develops, especially that DFO product. Attention is king, and that's what really we're after all with getting towards viewability at the beginning of things. So,
agree. Couldn't agree more.
Ahead.
Thank you, Jack. I really appreciate this. It's great talking to you.
Likewise. Thanks so much, Jen.
All right.